Hey guys, it's Disney Girl here, back for another Disney's Magic Kingdoms game live stream. So today I'm actually not going to be working too much on the limited time event for Finding Marlin. Basically, I'm going to be just kind of pushing along my main storyline a little bit. I know I've kind of spent quite a bit of magic now, as you guys can see up at the top. I'm not in a million anymore. I've dropped under that because the character I'm bringing in today was so expensive. It was actually crazy. But it did take a little bit to collect for him. It wasn't too bad. It was just kind of more time consuming. It was a little bit harder because my happiness wasn't an ecstatic for about half of that collecting time at least. So again, it did kind of pose a little bit of challenges and stuff like that. But you know what? The character I'm bringing in today is Michael Darling from the Peter Pan collection, and he's actually the last character. So that is going to be really great because after we kind of do, I guess, some quests with his storyline, we'll be able to unlock Dumbo. So you know what? Believe it or not, that is the very last storyline currently as of update 32 in the game. So that is pretty intense that it's going to be actually the very last collection that I will be starting on. I know it's going to take some time to work on that collection as well. So it's not going to be something I'm going to be done in like a month or two. It's going to take a little longer than that, but it will kind of open the doors for the future updates and stuff like that. When they do get them, I'll be able to maybe start collecting sort of those new characters that are going to be past Dumbo in terms of the main storyline, so that I won't be I won't be kind of waiting months later to be able to start it. Dumbo came out this year, so what was it, in March 2019. So I haven't been able to even start that collection and dialogue or anything like that, so it will be kind of cool to do that whole process. So I'm going to start here by doing some shout outs. If it's going to let me scroll up. There we go. Okay, so we've got Donald, Saeed, Christian, Nils, Ferry, Owen, Elijah, Jade, Wesley, Aiden, Maddie, and so many more of you guys. Thank you for being here for another live stream. All right, so I do see we have a question here about my level of my kingdom. I am level 54. On my way to a 55, but I just sort of leveled up recently, so it is going to take a little bit of time to reach that next level. Now, guys, I know you guys saw the other day my happiness is an ecstatic, and actually, last night before I went to bed, I was, 75 or 74 percent in ecstatic, and overnight I have dropped, so less than 12 hours. We're looking at about here, I tapped some happiness, I know, this morning to get it back up, but pretty much just I slept for 6 hours, and in that time period I dropped entirely out of ecstatic. So that quick sort of drop in terms of happiness when you are in ecstatic, that hasn't changed. It drops super duper fast. It's very hard to stay in ecstatic unless you are checking your kingdom frequently. If you're in joyous, though, I feel like I've had a couple of tricks that sort of helps me out in terms of trying to get it there. And you know what? I have kept it like now the last few days, like high joyous or ecstatic. So it was just really last night I couldn't keep it. Again, just because I went a full night of sleep and didn't actually check my game, to have a timer on, because there were no leaderboard events or anything, which actually we should be getting a new leaderboard event today, if I'm not mistaken. And my hopes, actually with that, are that we're going to actually be able to see I believe it's the Crush Golden Trophy. Now, those types of leaderboards, we're probably looking at, to be honest, we're looking more at probably having a gold trophy type of leaderboard. So basically our attractions and characters will be able to go out on quests to collect these gold trophies. So I probably won't be starting that right away, but we'll definitely still be able to see the rewards at 11. Yay! Okay, so we have our very first super chat today from Elijah. And Elijah says, since you're welcoming Michael, let's hear Wendy. Okay, we can totally do that. Does anybody have any lines for Wendy they'd like me to say? If not, then I definitely do have a line in mind. I wish I knew a really long one because I know she's got one kind of right at the beginning of the movie that's quite long. But, okay, here we go. Peter? Oh, Peter? Peter Pan? There we go. So hopefully you have enjoyed it. I'm sure we will be getting some more dialogue, maybe even from Wendy. I'm not totally sure just yet. I do have a question here. What is my progress on Squirt? Do you guys want to see how close I am? Oh my gosh. I was almost actually going to turn this live stream into welcoming both, but it's actually not possible, unfortunately. But it's quite cool. Look at how close I am, guys. Look at how close I am. 28 of 35 of these shell patterns. So that's really kind of been the slow part. Now, having my kingdom in ecstatic has really helped. Again, it has dropped in and out of it, but that shouldn't really affect it. So I am now waiting for the next round. If I do get all the drops, though, from everything, including the attraction, I still won't be able to welcome him just yet. I will need a little bit more time. So I am going to focus on a couple of other characters that are kind of like lower level ups. I don't have a lot of them at this point. I have actually done quite well with leveling up my characters and stuff to higher levels. But I do have some of the DuckTales characters that are kind of on the little bit of the low side. They're more like 1 or 2 hour level ups. And since I kind of maxed out on that found coin, which is something I really just don't want to do, just because you do need so many of them and it's kind of ridiculous, I did decide to level up Dewey. Let's just see here. Is Michael before or after the quest to welcome Flynn Rider? Okay, so Meg actually, Michael Darling comes after John. So you have to welcome John Darling. You have to welcome Wendy. You have to welcome John. You have to welcome Peter. You don't have to welcome Captain Hook because he's a premium character. But that is sort of when, after that, you are going to be able to unlock Michael Darling. So it is quite a bit later. Flynn Rider is still when you're in and around... Sorry, it's a small world. So pretty much like you have still quite a bit of your storyline to go there for sure. Do a live stream to welcome Squirt. So depending on what time I actually am able to welcome him, if it's tomorrow morning, I probably will be able to for sure. Depending on sort of if I can do it today or what, I will try and make sure like I'm around. But if I'm not around, then I'm going to just do a video for it and bring him in that way. But I do have every intention of doing a live stream for Squirt if I can. All right, let's go ahead here and bring back one of my favorite little cutie duckies, Dewey. Hey, buddy. Dewey is now level 5. Quackaroony. All right. Sorry, guys. I still am having a little bit of trouble with my voice. It's like basically when I'm not streaming, it's like no talking at all. Okay, so now we're back to finding those found coins, which is amazing. So speaking of the Peter Pan collection, I know I have to bring in Michael, but I also decided last night to level up Peter Pan because he takes quite a long time to collect for, and I do kind of want to get him sort of like a little bit higher. Tinkerbell, obviously, as we know, I've had Tinkerbell maxed out for ages, like literally ages, and that's good. She is one of those first sort of characters, or first group of characters that we get into our kingdom. Now I believe we only have to log in, 3 days in a row, and she's a streak reward. I believe that was what it was. I think it used to be 5 or something before that when I at least was doing my kingdom, but with the baby kingdom, it was a little bit different. Wendy, she's at a level 9, so she's all ready to be maxed out. I just need 24 hours to be able to do that. And then John, he's been a little bit tricky to level up. He is a 4 right now. I just need one more of his umbrellas, but it's mostly been just because of the fact that Wendy's been collecting either for Peter or Michael, and Buzz has been getting currency. But I kind of wanted to level them up, so I'm trying those two guys to kind of do their thing. Oh, and we have another super chat here from Fun Time. Thank you so much for using Super Chat. If you have any voice impressions that you want to request, feel free to put it obviously in the comment section. I will try and keep an eye for that. If not, I'm sure people will remind me. And again, if there's any particular line you want me to say as well, as long as it's age appropriate, then I am totally okay with doing that. They should add Star Wars. It'll be interesting to see if they do. Actually, it will be interesting. I heard, though, the part of the actual Disney park that's now Star Wars, they have a whole section. Apparently, it's not as popular as they expected it to be. I mean, it still sounds like it's pretty popular, to be honest. It's not like nobody's there, like a ghost town. But I think they expected lines to be a lot longer. Honestly, that's kind of more of an incentive for someone like me to want to go to see it, because it's like, I don't want to wait in a 4-hour line to get on one ride. It's like, yay, right? So, the fact that lines are apparently only 2 hours, like, I was like, oh, that sounds like it's quite the turnout. Maybe people just don't want to wait in a really long line. But, it would be cool if we had a whole section that was for Star Wars at some point, maybe in the next, couple of years. All right, so that's my progress on John. And... oh, okay. Captain Hook, he is maxed out. So Fun Time is asking for Donald impression. I can definitely give that a go. It's not the best, but it's okay. What's going on? There you go. Hopefully you have enjoyed that. Again, if there's any particular lines you want me to say, then I'm more than happy to do that. So let's go and bring Peter Pan back, and it sounded like he had some dialogue. I don't know if you guys heard that as well, but there's a little ping there. Peter Pan is now level 8. This is almost better than the time I fought off all those pirates on Marooner's Rock. That tree's a swell hideout, 'cause it's got 7 ways to get inside. That's one for each Lost Boy. Toodles, Rabbit, Slightly, Cubby, the 2 twins, and most importantly, me. Of course, now Wendy's around a lot, and Say, I've got an idea. Room for one more. This is a side quest. Send Peter Pan to renovate the Lost Boys hideout. Renovate? That is 12 hours for him to do. That's an interesting quest, guys. Renovate? I wonder if you can actually see it from the outside. Somehow I can't imagine, but you never know. You never do know. Okay, I got my seagulls to tap, guys. Don't forget to tap them every 2 hours or whenever you check your kingdom if it's longer than that. I love them. They're like, mine, mine, mine. Super good. Super duper good. Oh, that's it. Okay, so you can only tap 5 of them every 2 hours. So a little bit of a struggle there. I won't make you guys watch the video ad, so I'll miss out on the happiness there, unfortunately. But, hey, what can you do, right? Tap some bubbles here. And I think we should just go ahead and bring in Michael, guys. I'm really feeling that right now because he's so cute. And I want to do his dialogue super badly. Yay! Oh, Peter Pan pops on his welcome screen. Hi. Oh, and we've got John here as well.
Hello, John. Did I win?
What are you talking about, Michael? And why didn't you come when I called you until just now?
Oh, I thought we were playing Follow My Leader, and you never said come out until now, so I didn't.
Quest complete. Welcome a younger brother.
That's the rules.
Yay, congratulations. You've completed the Peter Pan collection. Here is 16 gems. Amazing. Super duper happy about this. We have got another super chat here. From Elijah. Thank you very much. He says, almost forgot to ask, did you ever get a chance to check out Phantom Manor from Disneyland Paris? Also, at Sparky wants to hear the Ed laugh, LOL. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Okay. Did I check out Phantom Manor? So that's the first question. I haven't, like, I've looked at the outside. I've seen the outside of it, but I wanted to check out, like, some of the videos to see what the inside of the ride is like. I haven't done that part, but the outside, it looks pretty cool. I definitely have to say, though, I do like the looks of the, kind of the original Haunted Mansion. I don't know, I just find it super duper spooky, at least in the kingdom. Right? I know the new one that will be coming out after the limited time event, probably in a leaderboard. That one, again, it's more modern, so it is very, very cool. But I do like the kind of spooky house with the claw in the front. I know the tree branch does move. There we go. Ah. You know, it's just, I don't know, I find it kind of cool. But I am looking forward, though, to getting that actually in and around my spooky section, because it is going to look really amazing. Because it is gray and it's kind of spooky still, so it will work out quite nicely. Now, you know, I don't really have room because I literally had to jam-pack all these things to get my Thrill Zone level in here. So a little bit messed up, but that's okay. So I'm gonna do the Ed laugh now. Sorry, I was just checking one of the things here. Okay, so the Ed laugh. Oh my gosh, you guys with the Ed laugh. Most embarrassing thing in the world. All right, I know there's no line I need to think about. This one is just purely, it just mentally psychs me out every single time. All right, ready? Oh my gosh. It was a little bit higher pitched than it usually is, but yeah. And I'm turning so red. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah. Anyways, let's do the rest of the dialogue here. Let's not dwell on the Ed laugh. All right, so we've got Michael.
You were a hard leader to follow, John.
I beg your pardon. I think I set a fine example. Thank you very much.
You do, but you walked by the Lost Boys tree a lot of times too. I wanted to tell you, but it wasn't the rules either.
Well, if you're still willing to follow me, why don't we go and visit them now? Lost Boys meet Lost Boys. Send Michael and John to the Lost Boys hideout. So, whoa, 16 hours? Get out of town. Can I do that right now? I don't know. Oh, I can. Off they go. Wow, John is the world's slowest runner. He's like, must be right up there with the evil queen. Let's follow him for a minute. Do you suppose that Prince Philip from Sleeping Beauty could have a happiness? Seriously, this might increase our happiness. They don't currently have a happiness bubble for him. They do have it for Prince Charming and Cinderella, but not for Prince Philip and Aurora. So it could be something maybe later on they could definitely consider incorporating for sure. But right now, no such luck. Don't buy the enchantment bundles. It's a tactic they're doing to get money. If you don't want them to stop making anything and everything, continue buying their stupid bundles. In the enchantment bundles, I only bought the one that was going to help out with the attraction. It was a half decent bundle. I did want to try and get the wishable stand. That was kind of one of my biggest reasons actually for doing that. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, I have something to tell you. Wasn't able to show it because I didn't do a stream for the Baby Kingdom yesterday. But you won't believe the Baby Kingdom got the wishable stand on its very first chest. It's absolute garbage. Yeah. I can't even believe it. Like, I have tried and have not been successful with these Radiant chests. But the Baby Kingdom just got one and from the leaderboard event. And yeah, got it on the first go. Totally frustrating. I didn't put in my kingdom. I'm going to save that for the stream that I do a little later on. But totally crazy. Super mad. Can't even believe this. Now, guys, we will be able to spend 30 gems if we want to try and get one of these Radiant chests for 30 gems. It is quite a bit, but I still want that wishable stand. It's very frustrating that I don't have it. I missed out on the ice cream one. I've missed out on Mickey, and I've missed out on Minnie so far in terms of the wishable concession stands they put out so far. So I want one. I want one so badly. And I feel like Dory could be my lucky, the lucky Finn that I'm going to be getting, but maybe it'll end up being the Nemo one that we're going to be getting a little bit later, I guess. I'm guessing it's probably going to be in the ruby chests, I guess next week. So, yeah, not totally sure what's going to end up happening with that, but yeah, a little bit frustrating. So we have brought in John. We've sent the two of them off to the Lost Boys to do their quest. Now Peter Pan, on the other hand, I guess I could send him. I wasn't going to, but I think we should. Room for one more. So let's see if he does any animations on the outside. Nope, he goes inside too. It should have been something like with Tinkerbell that they do with Pixie Hollow, where she's like tinkering outside, but there's no animation for that one, so kind of a little bit frustrating there. Okay, now I do want to level up somebody else right now before we bring back any more characters. I think we're going to do, I think we'll do another DuckTales. I know that you guys are going to say, no, don't do it, super bad idea, but I really want to. I really feel that, yeah, I really feel that I need to do this. Now, there's also Scrooge I could do as well. He's 2 hours. Now, the good thing about him, I guess, would be the fact that he's already got a whole bunch of the piggy bank tokens, so there'll be no character token conflict there. And I don't believe there is really anything or that much with his ears hat. So, I could end up doing him. Yeah, let's do it. Wasn't sure if he was available, but yeah. You have to get Crush into the baby kingdom. I know, AM. I'm actually going to be doing that today. He is finally collected for, and he's done his welcoming time. So all I have to do now is bring him in. So that's what we're going to be doing at the baby kingdom today, and obviously the wishable stand. So I may or may not decide to level up Huey. I may wait on this, but yeah. Well, we'll definitely have to see on him after this. Oh, it's 11, guys. And we'll see if we get a new leaderboard here. Now, we do have a chest today. Do you guys know what kind of chest this is? Ooh. Do we know? Oh, we do have another super chat from Elijah, who says, pretty sure the wishables are in the concession chest. Not all of them. They have been sort of, I guess, they had the ice cream one. That one was gone, and then they added, I believe it was Mickey's in there. So I'm not quite sure if it's still just that one or not. I'm assuming it is. But we'll have to see. Thank you, though, for using Super Chat again. If you have any other impressions that you want, feel free. Or pass it on to somebody else. All right. So, this chest is a resource chest. So, this means that we get character tokens, we get relics, and blueprints from this guy here. So, yes, resource. So, we have... Christine, we've got Emma, we've got Amanda. Yeah, no, it is not the attraction enchantment one. Those ones are actually red. Whoa, we got Louie's toy car token. So we got the poison apple. We got 4 of those. That's useful for leveling up our Snow White characters. We've got 8 Disney Parks relic tokens and 3 common blueprints. Again, along with 1 of Louie's toy car tokens. So that's going to be good for leveling him up again. And then tomorrow, guys, we are getting 4 gems. So not too bad. And I did say the attraction chants were red. They're purple. Sorry, excuse me. We can see that here in the streak reward. Yeah, sorry about that. So I got my chest colors confused. But yeah, anyways, it's purple, and I will be getting that as part of my streak reward. But the thing is that it's not telling me how many days we're at now. So I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, there we go. We're at day 5. So we have to get to day 10 before we get to open one of those. So my hope is to get Splash Mountain, but that's a special reward, so it's like super low chance of getting it. But yeah, you never know. You never know. Maybe one day I will. Yes, the wishable stand for sure is definitely what I really want. Does anybody have any of the wishable stands, including the Dory one? Okay, Elijah is going to pass it on to somebody else. All right, so either Elijah, you can choose, or I will choose. We'll send these guys out. I should level up Bunny again, to be honest, but we'll see. I think his token's conflicted with something, so I'll have to be a little bit careful with that. Now, I do have a Princess in the Frog character to actually bring back into the kingdom here. Yeah, I leveled up another one. I'm trying to kind of get this collection mostly done, but except besides Miss Charlotte LaBeouf, I'm still not sure. I've been kind of like flip-flopping. I've been like, I'm not going to max her out in case she gets that special costume eventually. But I think my hopes for costumes have like plummeted because of what they've done now with the comfy cozy ones and stuff. And they've taken out like Prince Ali's costume from the Aladdin. They've just really taken away a lot of the costumes and stuff from the legendary chest. So I'm assuming they'll be put into some sort of costume chest at some point. So they've been really like managing all the chests super weird. So I have a bad feeling that we're not going to be getting any costume for a long, long time. So I might just end up maxing her out and someone will just have to send me the welcome screen at some point. Unless they fix it and have a button where I can actually see it when we get a new costume or something like that. But yeah. I didn't get any leaderboard, but we will check again in a minute here after we bring back Eudora. Now, does anybody know what level she is? Let's see how well you know my kingdom now. Ooh. All right, so Elijah is gonna let me choose, I guess, who gets to pick the voice impression. So obviously, guys, put the impression or quote or both into the chat, and I'm gonna randomly pick somebody. Eudora is now level 10. This'll do just fine. Striking gold. Find gold trophies. It was a striking gold, I was right. Throughout the kingdom by collecting from attractions and character activities. Oh no. Yikes. Okay, so guys, character activities are like, for example, if we send Jessie, she's actually just sent her out on a quest there. So she's going to collect a little gold trophy, so you can see where it says, hey, howdy, hey. There's a little gold trophy there. That means that they're currently collecting for it. Certain attractions will have it as well. So you can see here, Goofy's house has on top of it the little gold trophy. You can also find out if an attraction collects for the trophy, for example, by clicking it. So what's one that usually does? That's probably not selected. Oh, Roar's Wheel usually does. All right, let's think here. What else would they use? Maybe I'll check buildings, see if I have anything in storage. Nope, apparently not. Okay, so sometimes in storage, guys, it'll tell you if it collects like a trophy or anything like that. I don't have any of the attractions, though, that will collect. So, yeah. Too bad on that one. I was trying to see, though, if there's an attraction like that would collect me the gold trophies that I hadn't actually clicked. They need to have like a list, but unfortunately there's no list. I don't want to tap any just yet, just because if I do, it'll put me on the leaderboard right away. Okay, yeah, so Eudora was level 10. So we had Jack, Aiden, AM, Sabrina, Fairy, Cheryl, Stacy. Yes, you guys are all right. Awesome. Now, in terms of impressions here, I'm going to just take a look here at the chat. Well, okay, we're still got level 10s going on there. Sorry, I don't think the chat's loaded yet, guys. I gotta give it a minute here. We're still at 10s. Maybe it hasn't, like, registered. Okay. Aiden. Okay, we'll pick Aiden here because that's the only one that's come through right now. I don't know what's going on. But yeah. Okay, so wow, that wasn't really much choice to pick through right now. All right, so Aiden has asked me to do Wendy, saying Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Oh my gosh, I can't even barely say that in my own voice. I'll do it slowly because I don't think I could do it very fast. I'll try to do it in my normal voice fast. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. It's a lot of peas in there. All right.
Pizza, Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
There you go. So random, but amazing. Good times. Good times. Ah. All right, so let's check out the leaderboard here. Oh, I'm not ranked yet. Boo. So I do have to tap. I'm probably going to have to bring some characters back, though. They're going to put me on a super brutal leaderboard if I tap them now, though. Ah. I don't know if I'm prepared for that. I'm not emotionally prepared. Sorry, that's Rex. I hear him say that all the time, and I'm like, seriously? Yeah, I don't think I want to tap yet, guys. I'm not ready for my kingdom just yet. So, yeah, you guys can let me know what the rewards are, though, if you want. The requirements for Marlin have changed. Oh, so the leaks have changed now. So it's saying to 6 epic ears hats and 30 uncommon P. Shermans. Marlin. So it was before. Yeah, I thought it was a little weird before. So 6 of the ears hats, that was actually. That hasn't changed. That has stayed the same. So apparently the P. Sherman mask has changed to 30 now instead of 50. So that is good to know, guys. So maybe just make a note of that. I thought 50 was a little bit high considering, it's like that last character there. So I don't know exactly what's going on. Yeah, I know a lot of us definitely need trophies for sure. So the top 200 get event currency and the trophy. Okay. That's actually quite nice. Now, how many people, though, are competing in this? I have a bad feeling it's going to be a lot. This is going to be a little bit of a problem, I think, guys. It's making me super nervous. And what characters and attractions are going to be able to collect? I'm looking here in my characters, and I'm literally not seeing anything. I was hoping to level up Michael to a 2 today, but that's obviously not going to happen. Sometimes the dwarfs collect, but it doesn't look like that's the case right now. Why wouldn't they have the trophies to the decoration chest? I guess I will say that they want you to compete for the leaderboard. So in other words, it's a good way for us to use gems and things like that. So yeah. And now obviously they're in a higher demand, so people are definitely going to be more careful about trying to win these. Now they're not very big in the kingdom, so I kind of just hid them here because I needed them in this area for the enchantment levels, which I don't think I'm going to continue with probably after the event. I'm going to go back to my kingdom as is. I'm still giving it a try, but to be honest, my kingdom's not really set up for this. And I don't really want it to be. The requirements are too high, so I think I'm just going to ignore the zone thrill levels, I think. If it happens to be close, then yeah, sure, I'm fine to maybe reach the level 1 enchantment or something if I can, but level 2 and 3, I just don't think they're going to be possible without making a huge disaster and make my kingdom ugly. So I'm not really interested in making my kingdom ugly. I want to play it as my kingdom. I've tried it for you guys, obviously, and stuff, and I will be trying it for at least another week or two, but after that, I want my kingdom to go back to normal. Pluto collects? Oh, dear. And didn't I send Pluto? Oh, for 2 hours? Okay, so I'll be able to send him off in a bit.
Yes, what? What is it?
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to tap Merlin. Was trying to tap Stitch. Who I love so much. Okay, so we have a question here from Emil. I only have 1,000 event currency and I haven't welcomed Squirt. So I need to collect more event currency fast. Any tips? Actually, yes, do have tips for that. The best way is to send your characters, it's kind of works the same way for Magic too, guys, so it's important for both, whether it's currency or Magic. You send your characters out on shorter quests and check your kingdom more frequently if you can. So for example, like we can see here with the Magic, like when you send them out for an hour, you get 40, and then when you go 2, it's 75. So if you're checking your kingdom every hour and you're sending Pleakley out, for example, just for Magic, how this will work is you can see that you're going to be missing out on 5 Magic. Now that does add up if you start looking at, okay, sending them with somebody. So sending Pleakley with Jumba. If Jumba can go out and collect for 2 hours at 75, and now you're sending them out together for 2 hours, you're going to be missing out on a lot more currency. So those joint quests aren't as beneficial as you guys think. They're beneficial like if that's all your character can do, and otherwise like maybe you don't have enough room in your kingdom for certain attractions and stuff. But generally you want to send your characters out on your own or on their own, and then make sure that they're going out for those shorter quests. Because again, if we look at, we'll use 8 hours, so that's going to give us 200, and then look at 24 hours, and Pleakley's a really good example because he has a lot of different types of quests. So the 8 hours, if you sent out Jumba and Pleakley together, then you can already see you're only getting 70 more Magic instead of sending Jumba out for 8 hours as well on his own. You're going to get an additional 130 Magic from that, right? And again, 24 hours only gives you 375. It also allows you to not check your kingdom. So if you're not planning to check your kingdom for like over 16 hours, then yes, this is definitely the best quest choice. But if you're checking it more frequently, it is better to do those shorter quests because you do miss out on quite a bit of Magic there. So yeah, definitely something to think about. Now, it kind of works the same with currency. That's sort of why I was using the Magic there as an example. I'll see if I have any characters here that will show me a list here. Doesn't look like it. And no, Pua does not count. Now, obviously, if you have Pua, sending characters like him, for example, to go ahead and collect currency instead of Magic, that's going to be beneficial. If you have the Wishable stand, that's definitely going to give you some additional as well. I can't pull up, unfortunately, any of the characters that are collecting, like if it's Cinderella, for example, who's out like collecting currency, and same with Prince Charming. I've already sent them out. But again, it works the same way with Magic as it does with the currency. So just make sure you guys are actually thinking about that in the grand scheme of things. Now, again, if you're sending characters home, make sure they're going home for a reason. There are certain characters that you really probably don't want at home. When you're reorganizing your kingdom, sending your characters home is obviously awesome. But or if, for example, if it's like my situation I have with Li Shang and Mulan and Mushu right now, they only go out for like 6 minutes, 60 minutes. There's a quest with, I think, Mulan and Li Shang for 2 hours, and then Mulan and Mushu for 4. I'll just bring them back in so I can show you. I'm pretty sure I'm right about this. And how I know that's almost scary, I think, in the grand scheme of things. And obviously if you guys have who's a really crazy one, Maximus, he only goes out for 4 hours on his own, so that's good. But if you're looking to send him out for longer quests, he's just send him home. He'll make you more Magic that way long term. Now again, here exactly. Now that I guess Mulan does have her 6-hour quest as well on her own, so like she's fine if you want to send her out for a bit. But again, you do have a bit of a problem when it comes to someone like Li Shang, who can currently only go out for 2 hours at most by himself. So if you want to send him for 4, you're not going to be able to do that. So not great. Now, the reason why he was at home, for example, guys, and Mushu, especially those two, is because they collect happiness. When you send them home, it tends to trigger the kids to come back to your kingdom to collect more happiness. So just a little bit of a trick there that I've been trying out, and it's actually working quite nicely. So something you guys probably just want to think about a little bit is to maybe send these guys home, randomly. And again, yes, it's just going to get you magic and stuff, but again, I think it's kind of important. Mushu is a similar situation. He can go out for a long time with Mulan, but otherwise he's kind of like, again, only 2 hours. So again, unless you're checking your kingdom every 2 hours, like that's great. But other than that, it's kind of useless. Now, since I had to pull out all of my Snow White stuff, I had decided to send Snow White home and stuff. Now I brought her back in to show you guys that one of the big things here is that now that I've had to remove a lot of the attractions and stuff, she doesn't exactly have a lot of quest choices for me that are good for any extended period of time. So no 4 hours there. I can send her off with Doc there, but I mean, realistically, it's like I'd rather send him off on a different quest. So it's definitely a little bit tricky having, my attractions in storage, especially, when I am kind of working on a collection. Now, Snow White, I'm not going to max out, guys, until I get the comfy cozy costume for her. Whenever that happens to be, I've decided just to wait at least on that. But in terms of everything else, then yeah. Yeah. I used to definitely say I'm not ever sending my characters home. There have been benefits to doing that though now, because when there's events and stuff going on, or the happiness situation, when it triggers it more, guys, it's the only way I've been able to get my kingdom even close or in ecstatic is because of, I've been doing that and stuff. So, that's really, really awesome for sure, to be able to kind of like get those additional things, and it helps me with my drops and stuff. It is not beneficial, but now that my kingdom's so big and I have so many attractions and concessions, all that kind of stuff, and now with the zone enchantments, I don't really have a choice. Like I literally have to just fill my kingdom with garbage. Like this was so pretty before, it was all Snow White and beautiful, and yeah, this zone thrill level is literally just doom me. And yes, I do get that it is helping me get some magic and stuff. Makes my kingdom look ugly. Decrease in magic as well. So yes, okay, maybe eventually I'll get a 50% bonus increase of magic. But right now, I bet you anything, I'm losing magic in the grand scheme of things with this thrill zone level because I don't have things out. So I actually think maybe it's just kind of dumb to do the zone thrill level in a lot of ways. I think the one thing though that is keeping me to even continue testing this is because of that little special request bubble that we've been getting. Like that has been very useful and stuff like that for sure. So I mean, it's been useful, but it's for blueprints. And to be honest, I don't really care anymore about enchanting my attractions. I've seriously been thinking about this. There's literally no... There's no point for me for a lot of things. Like there is for, the event and stuff. But if you're thinking about it, guys, I've maxed out The Little Mermaid. Why do I care if it drops a couple of more magic for me and gives me character token drops for characters that I'm not even working on? Like I've maxed out, or nearly maxed out, all of my characters that are part of my main storyline, except for Jungle Book. I'm still working on that one. Peter Pan now, but those ones, okay, I might consider that, but by the time I get enough relics and blueprints, I'm gonna be done the collection anyway. So I don't know, it's just not really helping me for sure. All right, yeah, I should bring back some more of these guys, especially like Winnie the Pooh, which I do have all the attractions out and stuff. Probably a good idea to do that. For sure. Will you be getting Marlin's ears hats? Well, I will be getting Marlin's ears hats, guys, when it comes time to get Marlin's ears hats. But unfortunately, there's no possible way for me to get them right now. So I don't really think that there's a point in like really thinking or talking about it too much, because again, like, I can't collect them. Nobody can collect them until we unlock him in 12, actually just under 12 days now. So on Friday, guys, I am planning to do my live stream for welcoming Hank and Dory. So that's going to be pretty cool. So we've got just under 5 days for that. So that's going to be pretty cool. So we're going to be purchasing Hank. And then unlocking Dory. So in the meantime, though, in between that, we do have Squirt, and we do have the Crush's coaster to build. So I do still have a lot of stuff for sure to actually do. It is going to be a little bit tricky, you know, I think pushing it along if there's a lot of quests, but I don't know how long that's going to take. So we'll sort of see about that, but I'm hoping to get Crush to like a 3 by the time, or not Crush, sorry, Squirt to a 3 at least by the time we unlock Dory. But you never know, maybe I'll be able to get it more, but I think realistically, I don't know if I'll be able to get Squirt any higher than that, at least at this point. There is a chest in my kingdom. Yes, there is, right here to open. So we can go ahead and play our little game if we get any character tokens. So how this works, guys, I open a chest. When you see a character token, you tell me what collection it is a part of and who it belongs to. Now, obviously, I could just get happiness and magic for the most part, but we'll see. And a relic, which would literally leave us with not very many options. But, oh, we have the lion painting token. So what collection does that help out with? And we've got a common blueprint. So that's going to be very useful for you guys that are collecting those blueprints to enchant your attractions for sure. Do you think you will get Squirt tonight? I hope so. I really do hope so. No guarantees though. I might do a stream later, guys, if I do obviously get everything for Squirt. I can definitely do, and I know a lot of you guys kind of want me to do that, so I'm totally open to a little bit later today. But again, it depends. If it's like, let's say at like 2 in the morning or something, I'm not going to probably do that. I'll probably be in my PJs. But I'll do a video then for sure in the morning. But otherwise, for sure. Lion King. So the lion painting token is, so we've got Super Disney Fan, Jack, Pajama Girl, Amanda, Meg, Juniper, Rivers. Yes, you guys are right. My Squirt progress, I can definitely show you guys that again if you'd like. I think there's another chest somewhere. Oh, whoa, that's a bit of a different spot here. So, yeah, okay, here we go. We got another chest to open. It's another bronze chest. So we've got the pumpkin token, the tasty saucer token, and a Pirates of the Caribbean relic. Okay, so again, tell me what character collections these will help out with. And for the tasty saucer token, do you guys know what character specifically that belongs to? Now, Pirates of the Caribbean relic token. Can you guys name me one attraction that requires these relics? So there are a couple of choices for you guys, for sure. If you're a smaller kingdom, there'll be kind of only one obvious answer. But if you guys are a bigger kingdom, you will know that there are quite a few. So yes, the pumpkin token does help with the Cinderella collection. Rivers, you are right. Aiden has said a Mad Hatter for the Tasty Saucer token. That's correct as well. And yes, that is part of the Alice in Wonderland collection. Super Disney fan, you are right. Mackenzie, Kat, Adam, Jack, and yes, Mackenzie, the tavern is one of the attractions that does collect. I will show you guys that right now. My tavern, it used to be over here, guys, but I've moved it now over here. So this is the Tortuga Tavern. It does require the relics for Pirates of the Caribbean. We also have another one saying Brianna the Kraken. Yes, the Kraken does as well. Now this one is more of a premium attraction, so this isn't part of the main storyline that you have to bring in. So Amanda, you are right as well on that one. Michael. Yeah, you guys are awesome. You guys know your stuff. No more chests. And my happiness is already dropping. No. This is bad. I wonder, does Will Turner, guys, is he collecting gold trophies right now? Yes, the Serpent Swing Cat is another one that does collect for the Pirates of the Caribbean relics. Also, this one here, too, the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction, that does require them as well. So there you go, guys. There's 4 attractions you can see right here in my kingdom that do collect that Pirates of the Caribbean relic. Now, in terms of blueprints, guys, when they're at the first enchantment, all of the attractions do require just the common blueprints, but when they reach the second enchantment, then they'll switch to uncommon, and then it will go to rare, and then epic, and then legendary by the last one. So that is still something that, you know, again, we haven't quite gotten to the point of legendary, but we'll see if we actually ever get there. Now, I do have to say, okay, never mind. I'll scratch that thought. There is one more quest after the one Michael is on, and then you unlock the land that is 750k. I currently don't have that much magic, guys. No. Oh my gosh, could my kingdom go to 0? What would I do with 0 magic? I literally have not been that low since, oh my gosh, it's been well over a year. It's been well over a year. Oh my gosh, that would be the worst thing ever, to be like basically like 0 magic and restart again. Oh, my poor heart. It'd be breaking so badly. And that would be this land here, guys. If that's the case. Now, again, that quest though, that is the Kingdom quest with Michael and John. That is 16 hours. So I do have some time to save up some more magic. So all those characters I've sent home, you know, long quests, short quests, you know what, they're gonna come home right now. Come back to my kingdom, please. I did send quite a few of them home recently because I have been very busy and like have not had the chance to be sending them off. I've been just kind of dealing with my event stuff, but yeah, you know what, we definitely need the magic show. So shorter quest times for sure today. That's what's gonna happen since I'm home most of the day. Yeah, shorter quest times, collect that magic for me. Now the problem is people like Go-Go and stuff, I did send them home, and I probably will again, because they only do now 60-minute quests because I have no room to put the attractions in my kingdom, and since they're maxed out and not collecting to help with anything, I just sent them home, and that's that. So yeah, definitely just a bit crazy. Now Wreck-It Ralph, I've been like keeping in just because I do have the attractions in and stuff. I could put out 1 or 2 for like some longer quests than 60 minutes, but realistically, guys, like I just haven't. It's just kind of been that way. You sent Vanellope home. How dare you? I know. Well, it's literally, she just isn't doing anything. It's been hard. I hate sending her home, but seeing her sometimes makes me like miss her dialogue and the storyline and stuff. And since basically most of that collection's maxed out now, I think I have like Spam Lee left and maybe Felix. I'll actually check that right now. But yeah, for the most part, it's like it's done. Yeah, Felix, I still have to max out. He's all ready to go. He's just waiting. He's not too expensive, so he's pretty realistic to do. And then Spam Lee for 24 hours. And that's it, guys. Otherwise, all like that collection is all done. So it might be something I definitely do soon, but yeah. Roger says that he just got to 0 magic this event, and already he's back at 100,000 plus. I would definitely have to say that would be great. But, you know, I just, me being at 0, I feel like I would do a whole video about being at 0 because it would be so tragic. It would be so sad for me to be at 0 magic. Any tips for getting the Finding Nemo relics? Go to your Radiant chests. And I believe they are there, as you can see. That is kind of your only option right now to do that. If you don't have any gems to do it, then you aren't in a good position for enchanting the attraction. But guys, you can do this event without enchanting it. I don't think the attraction has helped me that much. I think I can maybe justify it for 1 character token it's dropped for me, but like it literally hasn't done anything else. So, I mean, yes, 1 character token, so helpful. No. So, realistically, kind of a bit of a waste there. You know, again, I want to try it and see how much it helped, but it really didn't help me. So, for like it towards the end of an event, I'd say something like, you know, maybe for Marlin or something like that, yes. But when we do the second enchantment and stuff for the Nemo and Friends attraction, it's like right now it doesn't really make any sense because it's going to be collecting Nemo's ears hats, and honestly, I'm probably going to have Nemo maxed out by the time I'm able to enchant that attraction. So kind of dumb. I hope they get rid of that feature in later events for sure. All right, since we do have a Radiant chest here, I do think that I should open a chest. I know it's my gems, and I do value them very much, but I think we've had a really fun stream, and I would really like to get Dory's Wishable Stand, because I'm jealous the Baby Kingdom has it, and I don't. It's just, I mean, okay, yes, it's my Baby Kingdom too, but I mean, my Big Kingdom, it deserves it. It deserves it. I want this stand, guys. I would, like, and I'm mad there's no bundle for me to buy. I would literally buy a bundle right now, just because I want it so badly. So, yeah. And I can't even open as many as I want with gems either, because they put a restriction, 1 a day. Meanies. Absolute meanies. Super upset. All right. Let's open this Radiant chest, guys. So we got 2 relics. So as you guys can see, relics do appear in these chests. 2 fish tank accessories. That's for Nemo, one of his character tokens. We got Squirt's Ears Hat token, which is obviously to help us welcome and level up Squirt. Now, just so you guys know, Squirt is all like ready in terms of ears hats to come into the kingdom. So this will be a bonus. So this will be great because I'm going to need to level up Squirt like to a 2 pretty quickly. So realistically, this is good that I'm actually getting this now. Actually, we got 2 of them. So I think that'll actually be I think it's 2 that we'll need to level them up to a 2. So in other words, the ears hats will be all ready to go to get Squirt to a 2. It'll just be those silly shells. Yeah, and no extra reward, no special reward, which, guys, I'm telling you, it's only a 10% chance for you to get the special request, and then it's a 10% chance to get Dory's Wishable Stand. Now, since there's only Dory's Wishable Stand here, that it's just the 10% to get that special chance in the chest reward. But yeah, wow, that is a mouthful. But realistically, again, 10% chance, not that high. And yeah, you know what? That baby kingdom is a super lucky kingdom. The big kingdom is a bit cursed in terms of getting stuff without working my butt off. So yeah, not the best. So apparently there's going to be an 18-hour quest here for Michael that will involve Peter, Michael, Wendy, and John that takes well over a day to do. Oh my gosh. All right, well, so it looks like, we won't be unlocking that land for a couple of days, but maybe by Friday we will have all of that sorted. So keep an eye definitely on the videos, guys, because I will be probably incorporating some of that main storyline stuff in now with my event videos and stuff. Probably when we build the next attraction and stuff. It'll definitely be in there. So that'll be Crush's Coaster will be the next attraction. So we're going to be building that guy before Dory. So in the next couple of days for sure. I do need to finish Squirt off though, because I really, really do need him in the kingdom in order to kind of continue my storyline along. So keep an eye, guys, if you want to tune in to another Disney Girl live stream for the Big Kingdom. I'm going to try and see if I can get any drops for this today. So I'd say I will be okay to stream probably for the next 12 hours. So if I do get Squirt stuff in the next 12 hours, I'll make sure my thumbnail's all ready to go. And then I'll schedule it as soon as I start the welcoming process, so that 2-hour process to get him into the kingdom. So we'll have about a 2-hour notification span there, guys. Now, it is still going to take me at least probably another 8 hours, my guess, before I find out whether I can bring it in today. Otherwise, it'll probably be, if I get it overnight, it'll be a video tomorrow, or I'll do a stream in the morning. But we'll just kind of play it by ear in terms of what's coming next and stuff like that. But we'll be able to start Squirt, his dialogue, maybe even level him up, which will be pretty great, depending on sort of the drops and all of that. We might be able to get him to a 2, or else we'll at least do that opening dialogue and the quests and stuff like that. Now, that won't leave me anything for Peter Pan in terms of doing this quest here. So the Lost Boys one, it's 16 hours, so it's not in my 12-hour time span. So that dialogue won't be for tonight, but depending on, for Peter Pan, we could get his dialogue, and maybe what I might do as well is send Louis here once he's done that. I think it's 4 hours he goes out for. I'll keep an eye, and when I send my next round of characters out, I'll send him for that quest, so we can get at least some of his side quest dialogue and stuff like that, kind of to make it fun. And then I won't bring back Scrooge. I'll kind of just leave him here to level up and stuff. Maybe I'll even level up Huey and Bunny. We'll see. And then that way we can get some characters brought back into the kingdom and stuff, and maybe there'll be an extra chest or two. There won't be anything in terms of radiant chests because, yeah, there's no bundle for me here. And again, I won't be able to purchase those radiant chests for another 24 hours. So how it works, guys, is it's not like every day at 11 you can open one. It's you open one and then you have a 24-hour timer that starts. So at least that's what's been happening for me, is it's just oh, you opened a chest, we're starting your timer, and that's how it is. So once that's sort of done, then yeah. Jolly Jack says he's got Squirt last night in his kingdom and he's building Crush's Coaster. Congrats! That's awesome. Sparky is asking for a Lady and the Tramp prediction video. When does the Lady and the Tramp movie come out? And I think that one's only coming out on Disney Channel, isn't it? I'm going to type it in here. Lady and the Tramp 2019. Apparently it's a popular search title. Let's see. 1955 classic. Wow, that's a long time ago. It doesn't say when it's coming out. It just says initial release 2019. Oh, November 12th. There it is. So November 12th. You know what's funny is I don't recognize any of the cast names. Is there a trailer for this? I should do a trailer reaction. I still have to finish my Descendants one, guys. My reaction to it. Unfortunately, I had to rest my voice for a couple of days, so I wasn't able to do anything like that. So, I still have to finish that. I have I'm gonna be wearing I'm gonna have to check because I was wearing, I think, more than one outfit. So, yeah, we'll see on how that whole thing turns out, but that's still to come. Do a Hercules prediction. I know we've got Lady and the Tramp. There will be a Frozen one coming out in the next, I would say 30 to 60 days. So next 2 months. There definitely will be a prediction in terms of how DMK is going to incorporate the Frozen stuff. I was hoping we'd get another trailer and I could kind of include that in there together. But it doesn't look like it just because I want to see the costumes a little bit more. Because we have an idea now and stuff in terms of the costumes, but just not everything. Cusco. I don't know. I've seen the movie now, but it was kind of entertaining, but a little weird. A little weird. Not one of my favorites, but I mean, it was fine. It was fine. I was trying to stay awake. It's Up. I fell asleep trying to watch that, guys. I still have to watch that too. When is the next Harry Potter stream going to be? On Potter Girl, the next stream is probably going to be either on, it could be Friday night. That's usually when I like to do them, or Saturday is probably going to be it. I might try and get one before that, but as of now, I'm just trying to do, the one. I need to save my voice a bit. In terms of trivia, okay, so trivia, that is going to be coming as well, for Disney Girl, obviously. So trivia will be coming for that. The only thing is that, again, I know I've talked about this recently as well, so sorry if it's a repeat, but I've been kind of deciding on whether I want the questions to appear on the screen or whether I'm just going to read them out and play DMK at the same time. So it's kind of something, if I'm writing down all the questions, on cutouts or whatever, and showing them on my screen, it does take me, it's a lot of work, kind of thumbnails and things like that, right? So to do all of that, it's quite challenging. So I might just decide to read out the questions, and just kind of go from there. And then I'll just probably go full screen maybe for you guys as well. That's the other option. We'll just chat and be chilled, Maybe wear my PJs if we're doing a trivia night. I don't know. We'll go do something funny. Something entertaining, that's for sure. If you're not sure about any of the quests to unlock the characters in the Finding Marlin event, everything is in my videos. I've titled all of my videos very, very simply, so you guys will totally be able to figure this out. Everything is labeled in terms of, I say, unlock Squirt. So the quest to unlock Squirt and the quest leading up to it will be included in that as well. So everything is there. Same with the building of the attraction. If you guys aren't sure, it's always the episode before if you're looking for, the additional quests to get there and stuff. So everything is literally done. Not everything is done in a live stream. A lot more things are done in a live stream because, I don't know, it's a bit more fun to do for me. But I feel that for the most part, I've done some videos there that do have all of those additional quests and stuff. Okay, so yeah, Lady and the Tramp, I do see the question again. When is that prediction coming? I don't have a date currently for that, but I will let you guys know in the next week or so what my predictions will be on that. I'm gonna check see if there's a trailer and things like that, and all of it. So I'll keep you guys posted on that for sure in the next week or so. Will the makers, so will DMK, in other words, in Game Loft, exclude the gold trophies as part of the Thrill Zone levels in the next update? I don't know, but I'm going to say probably not. They're probably going to keep that there. It is one of the requirements, but there are other things you can do to get to Zone Level 2. Zone Level 3, obviously, you got to do a lot of stuff, guys. A lot of stuff. So, you know, I mean, if you look, I'm still working on the enchantment part, and it's crazy. So, I mean, if you guys manage to get to Zone 3, like get everything in Level 3 done, congrats. But, I mean, they basically are going to tell you what attractions and stuff to have in your kingdom. So, I'm not the biggest fan of this. I'll try and get it to 3, but I might just give up on it because I'm not going to be able to enchant my attractions that quickly. And on top of that, I don't need to. My kingdom does not need to do that. It's not really mandatory. There are certain ones I want to do, like Donald's boat. So when that comes ready, like when I get enough relics for Mickey and Friends, I'm definitely going to do that because I know that once I reach the 4th one, I'll get Michael's ears hats drop. So I'll at least make an effort to do certain ones that are going to be helpful to me. You know, and I'll enchant some for fun or by accident. I have done that a couple of times. But, I mean, realistically, it's like, yeah. Now, I know you guys are probably like, you haven't tapped your gold trophy yet. I don't want to start the leaderboard just yet because I don't... I wanted to wait at least until... what was it? Jessie, I think? She was... Oh, Sarge is doing one. Actually, that's useful because that's actually the same quest, actually, to get Crush's ears hat. So that's very good. Wasn't it Jessie that was out doing something? I thought it was her. Yeah. Oh, she's doing the hey, howdy, hey. She doesn't need to go to an attraction. I forgot. So 7 minutes, I guess, before I actually start that. And then we'll kind of have a leaderboard to kind of look at. Coco prediction video this year because it might be the Halloween event. It is possible. I would really like it to be the Halloween event. That would be something I'd probably do in September, though. I probably won't be doing that in August. But yeah, I've already got like my predictions, I think. I think for that one I've got it all done. Let me check. Give me 2 seconds, guys, and I will check. I'm pretty sure I've already done Coco, or most of it. Pocahontas, obviously I've posted that guy. Those were my Ralph ones, but that's way done. Coco, I have it ticked off. I have Tarzan, Coco, 101 Dalmatians, Treasure Planet, Hercules. Apparently I have Lady and the Tramp done as well. I do. But I said that was going to be main storyline, not a limited time event. So, yeah, interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so it's been so long since I've done that one, I guess. It's been a couple months at least. Coco, yes, I have done as a limited time event, guys, so I can definitely do that one. It's just like cutouts and stuff like that for sure. I might have to take a look at some of attractions and stuff to check now if Tokyo, Disney, and California, maybe I'll recheck. I'll check Florida as well to see if there are any actual Coco attractions in the parks because I know they're incorporating a lot more of those now into the kingdom, and that is something like I definitely just like haven't really been incorporating. Before they used to kind of make them up a little bit, but yeah. Because I don't think, for example, the internet for Wreck-It Ralph, I don't think that's in a Disney park. So, you know, there were things like that when we were talking about predictions for it. It was like, yeah. I think I had predicted that the internet was coming in that one. I think I had. Oh, no, I didn't because I hadn't seen the movie and I had done it based off of Wreck-It Ralph, not Ralph Breaks the Internet. Oh, that's why. But now looking back, it seems like super obvious. I still would have thought, though, Sugar Rush and Hero's Duty and all that would have been attractions. Actually, they took away Hero's Duty decoration, so that doesn't even exist anymore. So if you guys have it, it's like bonus to you guys. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. Do you think we'll get a Halloween Tower Challenge or limited time event? That's tough. That's very, very tough. I do have to say that it's most likely going to be, I don't know when does this time up to be done? It does make sense that maybe we get a permanent content and then Tower Challenge, I guess. I haven't thought about it too much yet, guys. Like, I was planning to kind of think about it maybe like next week or whatever, try and like calculate some of the stuff. But I think they're going to expand this year again on Nightmare Before Christmas. It kind of makes sense to kind of finish that collection off. There'll be no more costumes really or anything to add. I think it would be cool this year to get some wishable stands, maybe concessions as well. Yeah, I think it would be great if they did that. But I would really like Coco. But how many years now has Coco been out? That's what I would like to know. Because if they were having like an anniversary, it seems more likely that they will put something out. Coco release date 2017. So no, 5 year would be 22. 1922. Yeah, 2022. Gosh. Must be getting hungry. Must be lunchtime. Let's see here. What's this one? There's like a recommended thing. Is this Disney? I don't even know about this one. I've never even heard of it. I don't think it is. I don't think it is Disney. There's like a recommendation here. It's just like, oh, The Book of Life. And I'm like, what is that movie? But it doesn't appear to be by Disney. That's why I've never heard of it. But okay, anyways. Super random. Inside Out was one I really wanted to do as well. But I think, guys, the next couple of months, like realistically, probably Lady and the Tramp, Coco, and Frozen are probably, and I guess like obviously for Nightmare Before Christmas sort of prediction, sort of expansion. So like those four are probably realistically what will be coming by Halloween, or in and around then. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Now Inside Out, I might do that in between like Frozen and Christmas maybe. But also, too, I might be looking at some other movies by then. But at least for now, like, we do have some predictions sort of coming. Again, Coco, A Nightmare Before Christmas expansion, Frozen, and Lady and the Tramp. Now, again, the only thing with Lady and the Tramp is it does come very, very, very close to the Frozen release date because yeah, it's really, really close. Like, what is that, on the 22nd of November, I think it is? Yeah, November 22nd, and then we have November 19th for Lady and the Tramp. So, or sorry, November 12th for Lady and the Tramp, and then Frozen being November 22nd. So the combination of all of that, guys, it's like, I don't know. I'm kind of beginning to wonder a little bit sort of how that's going to time up for the game. I feel like we might skip Lady and the Tramp, kind of like, or at least maybe we'll do that like next as permanent content update if they do it, or else they might skip it. So I don't know for sure what they're going to do, but it doesn't really make sense to have like a permanent content update for Lady and the Tramp, or yeah, have that for Lady and the Tramp, and then have a Frozen like Tower Challenge or something like that as the expansion. So I don't really know how they're gonna pull this off. I haven't given it enough thought, but it will definitely be something I will do a little bit more coming up soon. Can you welcome Squirt right now? I'm still leveling up Scrooge McDuck for another hour, and then after that I'd have to use gems, and it's way too many gems, so I probably won't be doing that right now. It'll be something I do later. It's gonna be way too many, and I don't have that kind of gems. Now, I do have Nemo, who's ready to level up to a level 7. And I do have Bruce, who's ready to go to a level 4. So I do have to say, I wouldn't mind doing Bruce, actually, guys. I wouldn't mind doing him, like, after I get Squirt, like, to a 2. Or even just bring him into the kingdom. I might just try and do that as well. I wouldn't mind having him at a 4. It kind of makes sense, at least for me. Yeah, I hadn't heard of that movie before, but it's not Disney, so okay, so it's 20th Century Fox, it's not Disney. That's why I hadn't heard of it, maybe. But, yeah, it came up as, like, a recommended thing along with, what was it, Coco or whatever, so I was like, oh, okay. Is this something I don't know about? But, yeah, no. A costume chest is probably going to be coming, for sure. I'm a little nervous about what they're going to do with that because there are so many costumes. Like, all Mulan's costumes are going to be in there, probably. All the comfy costumes are probably going to be in there. Obviously, Aladdin, Jasmine, Winnie the Pooh, again, Frozen. Who else has costumes here? Princess and the Frog. Well, I guess she only has the comfy one, I guess, eh? So, technically, no. But if they do an expansion on that... I'm definitely forgetting a collection here. I still hope they give Aurora her blue dress, but that's just saying. Oh, Beauty and the Beast, the formal gown. Alice doesn't have any. Snow White will get the comfy, but that'll be in there. I was hoping they give Snow White, like, another costume, just like more of the one we see her at the beginning of the movie, but I don't think they're gonna do that, but you never know. Big Hero 6, I could see them expanding on giving us costumes for all of these characters. Right now there's only one for Baymax with his armor, otherwise there's literally nothing, but I could definitely see them giving us costumes for all of it. Little Ariel, Little Mermaid will be there too, guys. I hope she gets her pink dress as well at some point. Vanellope, I would like to see some costumes in this and a Tower Challenge expansion. Yeah, I guess Moana, she could use a costume as well, like what we see her in at the end of the movie, kind of like that Chiefs look. I could definitely see her in that. Now, I think for Moana, though, I will be leveling her up probably in her comfy next time. And then I guess after that, it's really going to be kind of up in the air whether I max her out or not, but we'll see. Update for Maleficent 2. I think if they do anything for that, then they're going to just give us maybe Aurora's comfy costume and, I don't know, a tower challenge. Like, what else can they do? Like, there's not really that many characters they can add to that collection. Do you know what I mean? Like, they can add, like, King Stefan and, like, things like that, but I don't know. I don't know if they'll do all of that, to be honest. There's still definitely a lot of stuff that could be coming there. Oh, wow. Elijah has used Super Chat yet again today. Oh, my gosh. Thank you so much. I know you... Okay, so he says, I know you're not as familiar with the parks, but do you think we'll ever get park-specific characters? Madame Latoa from Haunted and the Red from Pirates. Oh, that's a good question. I mean, even like, okay, I don't know if you guys, might be a little bit of a side thing, Elijah, so I apologize for this, but, okay, if you guys saw on Instagram, okay, I kind of want to go there now. Will you guys be mad if I do this? Okay, I'm gonna go to Instagram now, guys, quickly. I know it's gonna come up super messed up on my screen. This is why I don't normally do this. Okay, so anyways, where was it? If we search for Disney here, or not DMK, what am I doing? I just want Disney. They had, oh my gosh, how far down is this? What on earth? Where are they? I know it was a post just the other day, so unless I just passed it already. Whoa, intense. The Haunted Mansion. There it is. I know we were talking about that earlier. I don't see it, but there was a post about the, oh, that's so frustrating, about the Wishables. They have not done that many posts. Okay, I don't know where it is, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, I thought I was going to be able to find it right away. Anyways, there were cute little Wishable, plushies, okay? So anyways, and they're for the Haunted Mansion. We were specific to that. So they came out with 3 or 4 of those, and they were like character specific there. So I thought that anything like that, I thought maybe they could add as like wishable stands. So hopefully that kind of answers your question. Like if they do any additions like from Haunted or Pirates type of thing, then I do feel that they could be coming in wishable stands, not actually in character form. So that's really the only thing I was thinking about, at least there. Cars, I don't know about Cars. I think it could be coming the next year or two, but I don't think this year. Mind you, I didn't think Nemo was going to be this year either, but it was a little bit late in the summer, I think, for that. Let me just check here. Additions to the Little Mermaid, I don't know. That might be something that they might do again, maybe next year. I think it's a bit late in the year for that. So hopefully that kind of answers your question, Elijah. Seriously, it's more just I think they'll come in wishable forms if they do come at all. Otherwise, I don't know at this point. At least right now they're focusing on main character movies and stuff. Again, that'll be Hercules and Coco and all those types of things. Pinocchio, things like that will be coming. But I just don't know about additional park characters. I think that might be something way later that they decide to do if they do. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. They do have the characters in the parks to meet and greet. So if they do have that, I haven't been to Disney in a while, guys. Yeah, it's been quite a while. Oh my gosh, I should show you guys sometime for fun. The last time I was at Disney. The only thing is my family's in a lot of the pictures, so I'd have to get approval from them probably to show, because I don't know how they'd feel about all that. But yeah, anyways, it's more the last time I was there, it was a bit different. I was still pretty young, I guess. I'm not really that young, but still kind of young, and I don't know. It was a bit of a different experience. I was still doing that kind of stuff with my family. I was in my teens, early teens, so it was a bit different. And the parks have changed a bit now, I think, as well. I remember, I think one of the last times we went, the Fast Pass had just started to come out, and we could literally go to the parks. I know we were going early, and they used to have a thing that was every single day you'd go, and so we used to go every day to the parks early, and that extra hour, and we would go to, for example, Hollywood Tower of Terror and the Rock and Roller Coaster. Those were my 2 personal favorites. They would have massive lines for hours, and we would literally go, and we'd literally just run around on them. Basically we'd get off, we'd go run all the way back in the line, and we'd wait for 5 or 10 minutes and be back in, or not even that. And we'd be right back on the ride. So it was a little bit different, I think, at that point. Again, like a lot of people didn't, I don't think, know about those kind of things. I think now they put limits on fast passes, like, oh, you can only get one every hour and stuff. I think that's what they've done. I don't know for sure, because again, like I haven't done research in this in ages, but yeah, it's kind of just interesting. It's been totally different, guys, since, like, I think things are very different now since I've gone, but yeah, I definitely got to do a lot of those rides so many times that, like, most people wouldn't get to do even once when they go, because the lines now are just so ridiculous, but it was super duper cool. The Black Cauldron, I don't know if I finished my prediction for that. I feel like I might have finished it or been close. Oh, I have 101 Dalmatians done, by the looks of it. Yeah, I have 101 Dalmatians done as well. Forgot about that. This obviously needs to be updated a little bit, I think. Because Moana, I don't even have Moana ticked off, and I know I did Moana already. So, Moana, now there's Finding Nemo done. So, this list is a little out of date. Pocahontas is done. The Black Cauldron, I thought I did that. No. It gets weird that it's not down. It might be on another page. I was sure I did it. I wrote it in a book because I was carrying it around with me and stuff like a crazy person, just like writing stuff down a long time ago. And I was like, oh yeah, like I'd watch this movie and I would go and lie down in bed and I would just like watch it or whatever. I have Atlantis done by the looks of it as well. Oh, I would love if they added Atlantis. Actually, I thought that, sorry, just writing something here. I thought that Atlantis actually was the whole thing, because this is before I had seen that llama one or whatever it is. I always forget, with Cusco in it. Anyways, I thought it totally reminded me when I saw this. I was like, oh my god, that totally has to be Atlantis. But it's not, and it was a huge disappointment. I remember when I found out that it wasn't that, because Atlantis is totally one of my favorites, like in terms of educational movies. But like, I know it's still fictional, but like when you think about it, just that whole storyline behind that was just really cool. Like, it's not one of my favorite like Disney movies. It is one of my favorites, but I have a lot of favorites. But I mean, it was definitely one of those ones, like in terms of educational purposes, I would look at that and go like, yes, like this hands down is amazing. Super cool. So the Fox and the Hound, I haven't done that. I do need to watch that again. I wish there was a way, guys, like I know this sounds so kind of weird in some ways, but I wish there was a way that we could like stream a movie and like watch it together and just like be able, even if we want to like pause it and like just chat about it like halfway through, or I don't know, like whatever. Just, I wish there was some sort of way to be able to like do that, because I think it would be so fun. I think it would be funner than trivia night, to be honest. But I know that like the whole copyright slam would be ridiculous. But it's not even about like watching it to like so other people would watch it. It's just more like the community and stuff. So I wish there was some sort of cool way we could do that. Oh, excuse me, Mom. Sorry, guys. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Oh, I felt that one in my back. Apparently I didn't do enough stretching today after my workout. Oh. Okay, anyways, certain princesses in DMK. Okay, if you have a question about that, yeah, go ahead. There's not that many left, to be honest. Fox and the Hound coming to DMK, maybe, but not totally sure about that. If there was a way to stream it, like I know you can put it up on your screen or whatever, but it's more like, again, it's a copyright thing, so I'd have to be very careful about that. It would be more like I could go full screen, sit with my headphones on, and watch the movie, and then like I could be like, okay, I don't know, have... Like, it's kind of dumb. Like, I could maybe put it in the corner so you guys can't hear it, but you can see part of it, and it's more like a reaction thing, maybe. I don't know. But I wish there was some way. I wish there was some way that I could do that. Thank you, Alexa. Oliver and Company, I don't know about that one either, but I have that down as one of those ones to watch. Which idea, Amanda, to be able to, like, do all of that? Like, to do the... Basically, I know, but I don't know how fun that would be for you guys. Like, literally just watching me full screen with, like, a movie in the corner, and you guys can't hear it. It's just basically watching me the whole time. I don't know. Like, you can watch my reaction to movies. It's kind of ridiculous. And, like, half the time for certain movies that I know super well, I'm the worst person in the world to watch with because I read out all the lines. Like, Harry Potter, if you put that on, I literally will go the entire movie doing all the voice impressions, doing all the dialogue, doing all the ahs and ohs and ahs and everything. Like, everything comes with it. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Would Twitch work for that? I don't know. I mean, what, binge watch movies for like a day? I'll set up my setup like on my bed and I'll just like chill and watch movies on Twitch all day. I don't know. I'm sure there's some copyright thing for that as well, but I don't know. I'll try and see what we can do. I'll try and look into the copyright things a little bit more and see if there's any way to do this. But yeah, it'd be super annoying for you guys to watch me. Again, it's just me reading out the lines being annoying. And I can't control myself. I'm horrible. Ooh, let's find out now, guys. I think it's time I can collect the trophies. Oh, I wanted to check, too, about the quest with Louis. 6 hours. Ooh. Okay, we'll do it. That's off, so hopefully I won't tap it by accident before Squirt comes available.
Together, we will rule the galaxy.
All right. Let's just tap our first trophy. Oh, yikes. I'm so scared now.
What do you reckon we should do next? I'm ready and raring to go.
Oh, Rex got one too.
Everyone's so proud.
Everyone's so friendly. Hopefully Ducky and Bunny don't, because then that'll stop me for sure from leveling them up. I don't know about Ducky and Bunny if they do, because this will be the first, like, actual gold trophy one we've had since we've welcomed them into the kingdom. So I don't know if they will. Oops. Oh my gosh, everyone has come available now, guys. No! People are jumping on the leaderboard so badly, because they need them now, guys. Now, there will be a chance for a second time for the trophy. Don't think this is the only one we're going to get. We're going to be getting more than one, so don't panic if you don't get it this time. Honestly, I'm going to try, but, like, I don't even know how long this leaderboard is yet. I'm just going to tap around here first. See what I can get out of things. I'm trying not to enchant attractions, but it's very hard. Sorry, guys.
What do you want? You gotta be kidding.
Chip and Dale don't. They usually do. Ham for 4 hours does. Ducky and Bunny don't. Now, that being said, how much time does Scrooge have? 40 minutes. Oops. No, I don't want to send her home. See, this is what happens all the time to me. Magic! Give me magic! Oh god, I'm on my magic craziness now. That home button, I am literally... Ugh. How many times I've wanted to throw my device on the ground because of the ridiculous home button has been so ridiculous. It's the only time I get, like, really mad is when that happens. It, like, ruins my flow. Like, when a whole collection's done, I know it's very easy for me to go down and stuff. But, like, when a whole collection isn't done, it'll just be, like, random characters that will have that there if they're not collecting for anything. Ah, stop it. Okay, let's say how we're doing on the leaderboard. Oh, ouch. Are you sure I only got 3? So the top 200 guys, yes, that is right. 10,000 people on a leaderboard? Get out of town. Oh my gosh. Okay, how can I be in the top 50? I know they only show the top 50. I need 8. Alright, so I'm not that far behind. I have 3. I think I can catch up. Maybe. Al's Toy Barn in 36 minutes is going to get me 1. So that's one of the attractions there, guys. It's going to help. Oh, Toy Soldier's Parachute Drop's going to help. So in other words, don't enchant those attractions, guys. Slinky Dog Dash is going to help, so get that in your kingdom if you don't have it out. Will Turner, why did I send you out for so long? Really? None of these guys are given the gold trophies? There doesn't seem like that many attractions and characters can. I don't know if it's just me, but it's kind of crazy there. Lee Shang's got another minute. "25% done, Squirt." That's actually not too bad. Just keep working on it. If you can't enchant the first attraction, don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world, to be honest. I've only got like 1 token from it, so it hasn't been particularly helpful. It's been helpful, but like nothing that's been like super crazy. So yeah, I just need a couple more of the shell tokens, and then I'll be good to go. How do you do a live stream to show your face? Like full screen? I don't know yet how I would do that. I think I just have to size my cam up a little differently. But yeah, I have a webcam that I'm using for that. I think it's okay. I got it like not that long ago, like this year, I guess. Early this year. So I haven't been using it that long, but it's been great. Same with the mic. Gosh, I remember when I used to stream at my old place, and yeah, I would just like jammed a desk randomly in my room so I could get it to work and stuff, and like use the cam like on the computer, and we were using just the computer mic, which was horrible. I feel so bad for all of that. I'm sure I was like, because I used to yell a lot when I do my videos, because I used to think my camera wouldn't pick it up. And I always thought I was like toning it down, but then when I would publish it, it would always seem like I was screaming at the camera, and I was, just to try and like make sure I could be heard. But yeah, and when I yell, I tend to like get really high pitched for some reason. When I'm like chilled, I'm like, oh, my voice is a little bit, well, my voice is really messed up right now, so it's super deep. But like generally, it's kind of funny. What I used to do. Oh my gosh, I would hate to rewatch my first video again. Actually, there are a lot of videos I would hate to rewatch, even ones that I've like done in the last like 6 months. There's some of them I'm like, oh, why did you make your hair like that? Or, oh, why did you wear that? It's like massive regrets. Open a legendary chest. I don't need to. I've got everything for Moana. I don't want to waste my gems on that. Like, there's no point. But you know what? Speaking of things that I need to do, I need to play the Baby Kingdom. I need to do the Baby Kingdom, guys. Am I doing any podcasts coming up? Probably not, just because I'm doing so many streams and stuff right now. And to be honest, it doesn't time up with my schedule. Like, the availability just doesn't work for me. So, right now, like, I just can't. But, yeah, I do live stream, so it's almost the same thing. Just better, because we get to actually play the game and see it. It's kind of more fun, I think, anyways. Alright, I think that's it for my kingdom for now, guys. Like, there's not really much more I can actually do with it. So, realistically, guys, hopefully tonight I will be able to bring Squirt into the kingdom. It depends on my drop rates. I need to keep my happiness and ecstatic for the next, like, 12 hours. And if I can do that, then my drop rates will be better. So hopefully that will all work out for me. If it does, then that means that I will be able to bring in Squirt tonight, and we will have another live stream. And we have another super chat right before the end here from Fun Time again. Thank you so much for using super chat, for sure. If you have any impressions or anything you want me to do before I go. Oh, good luck getting Hank. Thank you. That's in a couple of days, so that will be very helpful towards Hank in a few days, for sure. I did want to give a special thank you, though, to Elijah and Fun Time today, who have used Super Chat more than once. You guys have been amazing. Again, thank you guys so much for helping support me and the channel as always, and of course my big baby kingdom. It's a big baby. It has problems. It has curses and stuff. It's not the actual baby kingdom. That's next. I will schedule that on Swirly Pops probably for 1 or 1:30. So you guys can always head over there if you want to check out my really tiny kingdom. So we will be expanding the kingdom on that today. We will be leveling up a couple of characters, welcoming a couple of welcoming at least one character, and we'll be taking a look as well at bringing in another one, which is Buzz Lightyear, but we're still collecting for him, so I will show you guys sort of the progress on that for sure. And yeah, okay, so I'm out of time for right now for the Big Kingdom. I need to kind of deal with my voice so I can do some of the impressions I have to do for the Baby Kingdom. But yeah, if you do have any impressions later on, when I come on later, hopefully, then I will try and incorporate some of those for you guys for sure. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. Love all of you guys. Don't forget, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that bell for post notifications for lots more DMK. And yeah, as always, give it a big Mickey thumbs up, and that will obviously be awesome for me and the channel. Thanks, guys. Bye.